Before I start the video, I just wanted to make it very clear that this is not a sponsored video. All the views are my own and no company has approached me or asked me to push their products to my audience. These are my own thoughts and opinions based on my own research, and all the products that I show in this video are things that I genuinely use and I really do recommend you all to try. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute since I've done a proper video, but if you saw the little update from Punjab, then you'll understand why. But we're back and I'm actually really excited for this video. I've been planning it for a really long time, but it's just one of those things I never really got around to doing, but I'm in a good headspace now and I feel that it's a good time to do this video. So as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be answering some of your frequently asked questions. Now these questions are actually from a previous video that I did, I think about 2 years ago now, maybe, I'm not too sure, but I did it with one of my very good friends, Mrs. Millies, and if you've been watching my videos and my channel from the beginning, then you'll definitely know who she is. She's an amazing woman, and with her husband, they own a company called Mrs. Millies, and they make all 100% natural and organic hair and skincare products. If you haven't ever checked them out, check them out. And no, that's not a sponsor, I just genuinely use their products. And I think that you guys should use them too because they are fantastic. So in the original video, me and Mrs. Millies went around a local drugstore here in London and we basically picked up different products from the shelves. We read out the ingredients and we kind of just broke down why we wouldn't use these products and why we recommend that you guys shouldn't use these products. Now, before I get into answering your questions from that video, because there are a lot of questions surrounding this topic, which is totally fair, I just want to clarify a few things. So the first thing is that video was rough. Like, I did not know where I wanted to take my channel. I didn't understand YouTube. I didn't understand what I wanted from my YouTube channel. So it was just rough. It was just rough. The second thing is I was still in a process of learning at that point. Like we all are, we're always in a process of growing and changing and yada, 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 all of that stuff. But at that point, it was at the start of my understanding of ingredients and processed foods and processed, you know, like care products and stuff like that. So I didn't necessarily articulate myself that well. And I said some things that may not have been correct. I said some things that were pretty incorrect. I just made some mistakes in that video. And that brings me on to my third point, which is I would never delete that video just because I made mistakes. Like, it's cool. It doesn't really bother me. Like, I will articulate myself better in this video and my following videos. And to be honest with you, I still stand by the main foundation message of that video, which is I don't agree with mass-produced beauty and care products because the agenda of these companies is not for the betterment of people. It is to make money, and that's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone has an agenda, and if you guys are happy to use those products, if you believe that they work for you, then that's cool. I'm not saying that my way is completely correct. I'm not saying your way is incorrect or vice versa. This is what works for me, and I've seen, like, it's not like I've done this forever. I used to use these products, these mass-produced L'Oreal, Garnier. I used to use those products, but they just stopped working for me, and I was at a breaking point where I didn't know what to do. And I had to start looking at alternatives, and that's when my health started to get better. That's when my skin started to get better, my hair started to get better, and all of that stuff. And that is why I am so for using natural, organic products, because they do just make a lot of difference. Also, point number 4, this is my YouTube channel, and these are my opinions based on the research that I have done. And it is different to a lot of people's opinions and research, and that's absolutely fine. But the fact of the matter is, this is my YouTube channel. You guys know what this is about. It's about healthy food, healthy care products. Like, that is the 2 main things that I will talk about. And if you don't like it, that's absolutely fine. Like, just don't watch my videos. You don't need to say mean things in the comments. Just don't watch. It's literally as simple as that. So now that those things are clarified and hopefully clear to you guys, let's get on to answering your questions from that video. So you guys can't see it, it's not in the frame, but I've just got my laptop and I'm going to be reading the questions from the comment section of that video, which, by the way, just hit 2 million views. Kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so the first question, which was really popular on this video, which is by someone called Heart Sick Asvo. Sorry, I'm probably gonna butcher some of these names, I'm so sorry. But they said, I'd like to hear how these two define what they mean by chemical, because scientifically speaking, everything around us is made of chemical substances. Some very common examples are pure water, table salt, or gold. If something is chemical free, it is literally empty space without any particles in it, so yeah.
That's like totally correct, and that is my bad. Like, I messed up on that so much because I didn't explain any context around the language that we were using in that video. Like I said, it was hella rough and I didn't know what I was doing. In the holistic health and natural product industry, the term chemical free actually refers to synthetic chemicals, man-made chemicals, toxic substances that are added to products. So whenever I say the word chemical free, it means toxic synthetic chemical free. So I hope that answers that question for you guys. Okay, so the second question that came up a lot is with regards to sanitary towels. So in that video, just in case you haven't seen it, me and Mrs. Millies, we picked up, I think it was a pack of Always sanitary towels, and we were just like, you know, like the ingredients are horrible, don't use them, we don't use them. And it's true, like I still stand by that. The ingredients in Always are horrible. They don't even have an ingredients list on the packet. And that's like warning signs. Like, what are they? Why don't they want to tell you? There is so much research that shows that those ingredients that are in those pads can lead to stuff like dysmenorrhea, which is like really bad period pains, really heavy flow, irregular periods, fertility issues after long-term use, loads of stuff like that. But the thing is, our health is set to a really low standard. So if we have things like that, we won't necessarily see them as bad health. We'll just see them as normal. So like if you get like migraines a lot, it's just kind of seen as normal. It's not seen as like you're unhealthy. And I don't think that's correct. I think that if you're getting migraines and stuff, we should be seeing that as a problem, as your body trying to tell you something. Anyways, I digress. So I'm gonna read this comment out by Jet because I think it's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. She said, so do I just let my blood flow everywhere when I'm on my period, or should I just DIY some diapers from organic weeds or vegetables? Oh my God. A lot of other people who asked about this were like, you know, you didn't give us recommendations either. You should have told me what to use instead. I did actually do a follow-up video for this where I put recommendations for every product. So there were alternative period pads in there as well. But I've left a thumbnail at the end of the video. No one clicked it. I left a link to it in the description box saying, you know, follow-up video here. And I also pinned a comment to the comment section of the initial video and said, here is the follow-up video, but no one saw it, evidently. Going back to the point, if I had said, you know, I don't necessarily eat Quaker oats, like there's a billion other oat brands out there that you can go and try, right? Like you can just Google other organic natural oats or something like that. It's the exact same with period pads. There are so many great sanitary towel companies out there that use great ingredients. You just have to Google, but I will be showing you the alternatives in the second half of this video. So yeah, I hope that answers that question. The next question, let's see. Okay, this one came up a lot. It was with regards to tocopherol acetate. So Gowrie said, by the way, tocopherol acetate is vitamin E, which is a compulsory ingredient for removal of scars, stretch marks, and uneven skin tone. Do some research before publicly bashing a product. You guys are lucky none of these companies sued you. That's a little bit dramatic. Gowrie, I'm not gonna lie. So contrary to popular belief, there are actually two types of vitamin E. There's tocopherol and tocopherol acetate. Tocopherol is the naturally occurring vitamin E, which is good for uneven skin. It's good for stretch marks. It's a really great ingredient for the skin, and it also works as a preservative. The second one, tocopherol acetate, the acetate part is a synthetic chemical. It's man-made in a lab. So that is what we would refer to as a toxic chemical, because things like that, when they're man-made, they cannot be assimilated by the body as well as naturally occurring ingredients, so it's going to cause some problems. Okay, the final question that I'm going to answer is with regards to our hair in that video. My God, if I had a penny for how many people asked me this question, like I swear I would be a millionaire. So which one shall I read? Okay, Sarah Northampton said, what about all the chemicals you have in your two-toned hair? And then just above that, someone called, I don't even know how to read this. She said, and they both have bleach blonde hair. Haha emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. Okay, so I can't even believe I'm explaining myself here, but this question just comes up so much. So with regards to that, as you can see in the video, the bleach blonde isn't like at the root of our hair. It's like, I think Mrs. Millie's starts like about here, and mine is like literally right at the bottom of my hair. We were in the process of growing our hair out and not bleaching it, hence the video, because when I kind of realized what bleach and what synthetics were doing to my hair, I started to grow it out. Bearing in mind, I bleached it up to here. I had blonde hair, for goodness sake. That is when this whole journey for me started, because I realized how whack my hair was. after bleaching it, the curl pattern completely went. It was just fluffy. And I tried to use so many off-the-shelf products from Boots, and they just didn't work. I tried to use Frizzies, I tried to use, what's that? I think Bleach London. I tried to use so many things, but my curl pattern just never came back until I switched to natural products, organic products made in small batches by Mrs. Millie's. And that is why I will always recommend them, because I've seen them work firsthand. Like, my hair is in a great place at the moment, and it's purely because of the products that I use and because of my diet changes, but mainly because of the products that I use. I stopped using synthetic chemical products and started using natural organic ones. Back to the question with regards to the two-tone hair. Yeah, so we were in the process of actually growing our hair out together, because we realized how just on so many different levels, having blonde hair for someone who isn't white is just a little bit crazy. So we kind of realized that together, and we went through this whole thing together. It was actually really fun to have someone to do it with. But we weren't gonna, like, she wasn't going to chop her hair up to here, and I wasn't going to chop my hair up to here just to chop out the blonde. Like, it's a process to grow out bleached hair, so it's not just going to happen overnight. So that's what it was. Like I said before, it's not like we had forever used natural organic products. We went through a journey as well of like switching all of our products and seeing the benefits, reaping the benefits, and that's why we're both so passionate about this kind of stuff. That's it. I think those are the main questions that have been asked on that video. I'm just scrolling through, and most of the other comments are just repeats of those questions. So I hope that that makes sense. I hope that I've clarified myself and kind of explained myself in areas that didn't really make sense. But I think it's only right that I end this video by showing you guys the care products that I'm currently using. I get so many questions on Instagram about this, so let's do it. I am actually really excited. This is like my favorite bit of the video, showing you guys the products that I use, because whenever I do this, I get so many messages in the months after saying like, yo, I started using this product and my hair's not falling out, or I switched my toner and now my face is looking great. So let's get onto it, and I'm going to start with showing you the shampoo and conditioner that I am currently using. I've been using this lavender shampoo for around 2 years now, and it is still working great for my hair. And as you can see on the back of the packaging, it clearly says no GMOs, parabens, harsh sulfates, preservatives, phthalates, or animal testing. But if you do take a look at the ingredients list, it is a little bit long, and there are some not so great ingredients in there, including tocopherol acetate, which we literally just spoke about. Kind of ironic, but so far this is the best shampoo that I have found in terms of ingredients. And the chemical ingredients are towards the end of the ingredients list, which means there is only a small quantity of it in the product. But if you guys do know of any better shampoos, please let me know in the comments down below. For conditioner, I only use this leave-in conditioner by Mrs. Millie's. It has the cleanest ingredients, and I will leave a link to their shop in the description box below so you can check them out properly. And as it is a leave-in conditioner, I just want to show you all how I use it. So after I wash my hair and it's still dripping wet, I section it into 2 parts as my hair is pretty thin, and then I just grab a small blob of the conditioner and rub it into the tips of my fingers, and then I put it into my hair starting at the bottom and then going up towards the root, and then I just let it air dry because it doesn't take too long. I don't need to use a hairdryer, and it really does leave my hair looking so soft and the curls really bouncy and light, and it doesn't look like I have any product in my hair. Just looks totally natural, and yeah, that's exactly how I like my hair. To wash my face, I use black soap by Akamuti, and it comes in a really cute little box. It's really, really soft and brittle, as you can see, and that's because there are no chemical ingredients to kind of hold it together. So if you decide to try out this soap, get a soap dish as well. So when it comes into contact with water, it just kind of turns a little bit mushy, so you'll definitely need something to put it in. Neem oil is my face's best friend right now. I've been using it for about 4 months, and I just love how it makes my skin feel and how it makes my skin look as well. So right after I wash my face, I pat it dry and use a homemade apple cider vinegar toner, which is really easy to make, and I'll leave a link to that video down below. And it is always just hella awkward spraying this on my face in front of a camera. If you do use this, make sure your eyes are closed because it will really sting your eyes. And if you have any cuts or anything on your face, just be careful of them because it will really, really sting them. So yeah, just spray it on, then use a cotton pad to wipe it away. And immediately after, grab the neem oil and squeeze a bit onto the cotton pad and wipe it all over your face. And try your best not to get it on your lips because it tastes kind of weird.
I've been using this Crystal Stick deodorant for a really long time. Like, I swear it never runs out. I've been using it for a really long time. And for toothpaste, I've got this fluoride-free one by Kingfisher. Now, I usually use the mint one, yeah, but the shop didn't have it. So I got this aloe vera tea tree fennel ting, and it tastes whack. And I am screwing about getting it, but it's the only thing I had when I was in Punjab. So I kind of forced myself to like it. But I'm probably just gonna stick to the mint one next time. And also, just so you know, with toothpaste, be sure to always read the label, because some of Kingfisher's products do contain fluoride. So yeah, just always double check. Okay, now onto my favorite product, the most asked about product, which is the sanitary towels. Now, a lot of women have mentioned moon cups to me, but I just ain't about that life right now. So I use these maxi pads by Naturcare, and they are so comfortable. Like, I can't even explain. They are just so comfortable and soft with the cleanest ingredients, and I really appreciate what the brand is about in general. And yeah, I just cannot recommend them enough. Definitely try them out. They are so comfortable. And yeah, that is the end of my recommendation list.
Guys, thank you so much for watching that video. It was a long time coming, and I'm so excited that it is now with you guys, and that I had the chance to clarify everything, and you guys were so patient. I really do appreciate it. And if you have any questions regarding any of the products or any ingredients or anything like that, feel free to hit me up on Instagram at hipsterveggie. Feel free to email me hipster.veggie@gmail.com, and I will definitely get back to you. And if I can't answer your questions, I'll put you in touch with someone who can. Before you go, be sure to check out my previous videos. I've been doing so many vegan recipe videos, so be sure to check it out. My last recipe video was 3 bougie vegan breakfast ideas, which I absolutely love. It's like one of my favorite videos, so go check that out. Let me know what you think, and comment down below. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see in the coming months. I have some videos around periods that I'm planning, so if there's anything specific around menstruation or fertility that you guys want to see, let me know in the comments down below. Hit that subscribe button, of course, and I will see you all in the next video. Mwah!